Hello, welcome to another Board Deck and Dice Opinions. Today we're looking at Escape the Room, Mystery at the Stargazer's Manor. I am joined by Chapon Jean-Paul Legrande Smith, the barista, of course, of the famous Tunbridge Wells coffee shop.
And joined with me today is Lemon.
How long did that take you to come up with?
That took me about 4 hours to come up with.
Okay, good. So this is a family escape room in a box. We haven't got it with us because we've packed up all the contents and we've lent it to someone else, haven't we?
Yeah.
Well, we've given it to someone else because we had a lot of fun with it. Spoiler. You've never done an escape room or an escape room in a box before, have you?
No.
And it's fair to say that you were expecting to be bored.
No, not really.
He was like, I don't want to play this. And as soon as we got it out of the box, what was there?
There's like little envelopes, and I was like, yes, opening things.
That excited you, did it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we laid out, you start off, we tried to do this without spoilers, but you start off with 5 envelopes, and the envelopes themselves are parts of the puzzles. And some of them are quite thinky, but a lot of them are to do with manipulation things, aren't they? Like shapes and stuff like that. How hard did you find them?
Well, some of them were like, oh, this goes there and that goes there, and then boosh, we're done. And some of them was like, you have to like figure all this big code out, and
yeah, you have to remember stuff from earlier on, don't you?
Yeah.
Like we had a big pile of stuff that we thought we'd finish with, but we just didn't put away just in case. And it was exciting. How did you find opening the envelopes? Were there any disappointing ones without saying what was in them?
Are there any disappointing ones? I think they were all like, some of them were like, oh, more of these, and they're like quite hard.
Yeah.
And some of them are like, yes, this is easy, but and some of them are like, yes, this is fun.
Okay, here's a question for you.
Ones.
Do you think like you and your cousin Molly could have done this one on your own?
No.
No?
Well, maybe if we like...
Lots of them you managed, didn't you? You managed to do lots of them.
I think if I did all like the
Opening
and like solving of everything, and I just did like the reading, and I think...
Oh, okay, yeah, outside of the reading, just the puzzles, do you think you and Molly could have done it on your own?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, I think it would have taken you a bit longer, maybe.
It might have taken us about an hour.
Now you've done one, do you think it'd be easier to do a second one in the same kind of, from the same people that was very similar? Because you know what to look for a bit more.
I think I would.
Yeah, because you're into the... Because when you first do one, I find this with the exit rooms that I've done, Exit the Game, they were a little bit... You have to kind of get into their way of doing things. But once you've done that, it's kind of all right. In terms of using this for an adult group, my wife and I found it very, not very easy, but the puzzles were on the easier side, or at least it was more obvious what you were meant to do. I would say that. I would say it was more obvious what you were meant to do, especially if you've done an exit room or you've done some of the harder, more adult orientated, and I don't mean that in a rude way, but like the adult level of puzzles in Exit the Room. The Exit the Room ones are really a lot more difficult than this because there's less, I guess I would say, visual clues. This one, we had 2 hours to do it in, didn't we? And then we got an extra half an hour at a certain point, and we took 45 minutes roughly to do it all. Yeah. So that felt good because we didn't really get stuck in. We got stuck at one point, didn't we? But we didn't need to get any clues at all, did we? We just kept on trying stuff, and there were some red herrings, weren't there?
What's a red herring?
Like
stuff that puts you off.
Yeah, stuff that you didn't even use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like one of them.
Although now I think I've realised why it was there.
Just tell me after.
But it was really enjoyable, and I would heartily recommend it to any families with kids, little Board Deck and Dice's age, around 9. There is some reading to do, and if your child... He just doesn't like to read. It's not that he can't read, he just doesn't like reading.
But I just don't... No.
Lazy boy. So there is that to bear in mind. But him and his cousin, once they've both done this one, I could see us getting them another one from the Think Fun line, and then going, there you go, see how long that takes you, and them doing quite well with it. So it's that kind of level. Really good family experience. It was a lot of fun, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Did you feel like we'd achieved something?
I mean, like, once we, like, I kind of feel like when we finished the game, it was kind of like, this is so good that I finished it, but then you're like, yeah, but I want to play another, and then you're like, I don't want to play another because it's going to be really hard, and then you're like, but that's fun, and then it's...
Yeah. It was definitely challenging, wasn't it? It was the right level of challenge. And there was 3 or 4 different endings that you could get as well, so that was quite neat. We got the best one. But there was some choice in that, and that was kind of cool as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So we definitely recommend Exit the Room, the Mystery at the Stargazer's Manor. That's a bit of a mouthful.
Is that right?
As a family weight... escape room. It sets it out. This is one bad thing I would say about it. It sets it out as a kind of escape room evening where you invite people like you would with a murder mystery party. I don't think it would work in that setting as well because it's. I think the puzzles would be too easy in that setting. But maybe that's what you want when you've got the old dinner party going on as well. But for a family weight one, we definitely recommend it. The rules were simple. You just kind of read a little bit of a paragraph, don't you? And then you know what you're doing. It explains how you work out the puzzles. The intimidation factor, there was some. It was because we didn't know what was going to be in the envelopes. But the fun was top.
Mm-hmm.
Any closing thoughts from you?
What does that mean?
Anything you want to wrap up with our time? If you had to encapsulate the experience in a quick, snappy sentence that they could put on their box saying that Little Board Deck and Dice says...
It's good.
Amazing. Maybe don't have a career in marketing.
But that's the truth. It's good.
Yeah, but you could say like, if you want to feel like you've got big brains because you've solved awesome puzzles, then you should buy this game.
I've already got big brains.
I know, but you're trying to sell it. It's good.
It's good.
I mean, you haven't even put very in there.
It's
there's no...
very good.
I'm going to stop this. It's terrible. You're getting punished. See you next time on Board Deck and Dice.